Hi, my name's Ellice. If you're new here, which all of you are new here because this is my first YouTube video. If you're new to me and my art, I kind of go by Art by Ellice on Instagram and social media. I love to draw animals. I love nature, and I like to draw them. And sometimes people commission me to draw their pets and their favourite animals and things like that. So today I'm going to be working on a commission that I have of a sweet little bunny rabbit. I love drawing rabbits. It's kind of something I'm a little bit known for, is drawing rabbits. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, so today we're going to be drawing another rabbit. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a voiceover. I've got a couple of things I want to kind of chat about while I draw. So just kind of follow along and watch me. It does take me a very long time to finish these drawings, so also this is going to be like a 12-minute video or something. It takes me like several hours to finish these drawings, so it will be kind of cut up a little bit to fit a lot more in, hopefully, because I started recording and I realised I'd been recording for like 40 minutes and all I had finished was like half of the head. So we'll try our best with the editing. This is my first time making a video, so I'm not the best with that kind of thing, but we'll just practice. Anyway, let's get into this commission. Commissions like these have genuinely changed my life. I spend the majority of my days now just drawing for people, which is something I had always dreamed of and just never thought would be a possibility or reality. When I was back in high school, I always said I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to do art. I wanted to go to art college. But everybody said to me, you're not good enough. Choose something different. Do something different. And I know that I'm not alone in that experience. When I kind of talk to people online about this, a lot of people will come back to me and say, my art teacher was the same. Always told me I wasn't good enough, I shouldn't do art, I couldn't do art. And it's so sad, because these are the people that you think or expect to kind of uplift you and encourage you, but just unfortunately not always the way. So when I left school, I didn't pursue art, I pursued psychology instead. So I do actually have a psychology degree, and for the longest time I was convinced I was going to become a therapist, a psychologist. That was my dream, because people had convinced me that the dreams I had before that were not meant for me. So I was kind of persuaded to choose something else, and I settled on psychology because it was something I was interested in, and I am still interested in psychology. But what speaks to me more is art, and I really feel at home when I'm doing art. And during my psychology degree, I thought, this is where I feel at home. I feel at home studying. I love studying, and it's such a strange thing to say. Most people kind of think, wow, you are absolutely insane. How could you say you love studying? But it gave me a sense of purpose. It made me feel like, oh, maybe I could be good at this. Maybe if I try really hard, this will be something that I'm good at. And then, people will kind of view me as something worthy, like you're doing something worthwhile, you're doing something important. And I just never really felt that before. I always felt like I wasn't good enough, like the things I wanted to do in life were not good enough. And I was never really gonna amount to anything if I went with my own dreams and my own kind of vision. So I went to uni and I thought, maybe I try hard enough. This is what I'm meant to do. This is meant for me, and this is what's going to get me the kind of respect that I craved. And it did. I felt good about it. I graduated with a decent grade. I definitely wasn't straight A's all the time, but I graduated with a decent grade, and I felt really good about it. But when it came to actually doing something with that degree, I couldn't feel happy with my decisions. I thought I was, and I felt so motivated and inspired by it all. But when I actually started working in the real world, I realized how much like the corporate life is just not for me. Like my brain is just not wired that way. It doesn't work like everyone else's. I'm a little bit different. And I know that there's lots of people out there that are exactly the same as me. You know, when it comes to the 9 to 5, I struggle a lot. I started working in healthcare, and also I really enjoyed it because I enjoy working with people. The aspect of kind of being out the house every day, I found it really difficult. You know, I started to crave something different. In my free time, I started to kind of dabble in art again. You know, I was kind of surprised by how much I just enjoyed myself, and I felt more like myself again. Like for so long, I felt like I'd lost parts of myself, and I didn't really know who I was. I didn't really feel a clear kind of sense of identity until I started doing art again. And it just kind of all started to make sense. And that's when I thought, you know, maybe this is what I'm made for. Maybe all along this was what I was made for. Maybe this is what's meant for me. Maybe the people in my past who told me I wasn't good enough for that, maybe they just don't matter, because maybe it's up to me what I do. And maybe I get to decide what I'm good at and what I want to do in my life and what's going to work out for me. I mean, at the end of the day, you know yourself better than anybody else. People can tell you that you're not good enough to do the things that you dream of doing, or that, you know, it's not really a possibility, it's not realistic. But you know yourself better than anybody else. And if you believe in yourself enough, I really believe you can make anything happen. And when I started doing art again, I just started to feel like, you know what, I can make this happen. I didn't have an Instagram following. I still barely have an Instagram following. But you know what, I started posting my art anyway. I joined Threads, the kind of Instagram text app, started posting things there. And you know what, I think eventually, like me, you're just going to find something that works for you. I started posting my art on Threads and people started to like it. And I found some really, really lovely people, and I have met some amazing people that I really consider my friends now. And they're so lovely, they're so kind. And I just kind of was opened up to this world of people who are genuinely supportive and want to believe in your ability to achieve your dreams no matter what they are. I mean, these people don't know me in real life, they don't know me personally, but they see in me what I wish the people in my real life had seen in me. And you know, maybe if I had that kind of support when I was younger, my life would have followed a completely different trajectory. But I don't have any regrets at all. I really choose in my life not to regret anything. And people kind of will say things to you like, you know, there must be some things that you wish you'd never done or wish you'd done differently. And I say, well, not really, because I absolutely love the place that I'm in now. And I'm learning all the time to love the person I am now. And if it wasn't for all the things that have happened in my life, I wouldn't be that person, and I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have all these connections I have online. I wouldn't have all these friends, whether they're virtual friends, real life friends. You know, people are amazing. People can be so kind and so lovely. And I have seen that so much recently, the past year or so. Like, the world has just shown me how wonderful things can be if you just, you know, you speak to the right people, you find the right people. If you feel isolated in life, you feel like you don't have that kind of support system, nobody really believes in you, struggling to believe in yourself, like, the right people are out there. And you don't need other people to believe in you. You can believe in yourself, you know. I am absolutely rambling right now, but I just feel so passionate about following your dreams. If you dream of being an artist and it's something you're really passionate about and it's something that is really important to you, when I realised that that was what I wanted to do, suddenly it was the most important thing in the world to me. It just absolutely lights up my soul to think about the possibilities and what it means to me to be an artist, and that's what I want to do forever. And when I realised how important that was to me, I realised that it's just something I have to do. Like, you'll realise it's just something that you won't take no for an answer on. That's how I made this work for me. I just decided one day, I was like, you know, I'm going to be an artist and I'm not going to take no for an answer on this. You know, all of these years I've gone through all these different kind of things, like, oh, I want to be a therapist, I want to be a psychologist, a research psychologist, I want to spend my life on a computer reading academic articles. Like, at some point in my life I thought that's what was meant for me. I thought maybe that's what my life is about. But actually no, my life is about art. I want to be an artist and I'm not taking no for an answer. And I think if there's something in your life that you want to achieve, whether that be creative or something else, if you care about it enough, if you care about it so much that when you go to bed at night, that's what you're thinking about before you fall asleep, absolutely do not give up on that dream. Like, wake up one day and decide that you're not taking no for an answer, that this is absolutely what you're going to achieve. I said that to myself a few months ago, at the beginning of this year probably. The beginning of 2025, I said to myself, I'm going to be an artist and I'm not taking no for an answer on that. I don't want to do anything else. Nothing else makes me this happy. Nothing else fills my cup, lights up my soul. Nothing else inspires me the way that nature, animals, all of these things do. They absolutely inspire me to create, and nothing else makes me feel this way. So for that reason, I don't want anything else. I don't want another life. I want this life, and I am not accepting anything else. And that mentality and that mindset has absolutely changed my life. Like, I truly believe that's what has brought me success. I think I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be working on this commission right now. I wouldn't have a whole list of commissions that I still have to get done. I wouldn't have all that if I hadn't made the conscious decision to just not give up and not accept anything less. You have to be so sure of yourself and so sure of what you believe in and what you're passionate about, and just decide to not take anything else. Like, give yourself that confidence, have that confidence in yourself, have that belief in yourself that, you know what, whatever anyone else says doesn't matter. What you believe in and what you feel in your heart and what makes you feel happy and inspired and at home in the world is what's important, and that's what you're going to do. I feel like I could talk about this topic for a really long time. I just feel so passionate about my journey and where I've came from, where I'm at, and I just wish, when I see other people struggling online, struggling with their kind of creative projects and struggling to get sales and feeling sad because they're not getting likes and stuff on Instagram, and the algorithm isn't noticing me, and you know, the algorithm doesn't always notice me either. But I am so content because the algorithm doesn't always notice me, but the right people do notice me. And you know, I believe that one day there will be even more of the right people that will see me. But for now, you know, I've been kept so busy these past couple of weeks, working on commissions, drawing every day. Essentially, I've been working from home as an artist, and that is just a dream that I never ever thought I could achieve. but I have. I mean, it's really thanks to people online who have noticed me and appreciated my art, and like I could not be more grateful. I'm so grateful for all of you guys who have appreciated my art. Without that support, I just couldn't be doing what I'm doing. I guess the point of what I'm trying to say is that I just want for everyone else who's doubted whether they can achieve what they dream about doing, I just want you to have confidence in yourself and to trust your instinct. Like, if you have something in your life that makes you so happy and you feel so passionate about it, trust that instinct. That's what you should be doing in life. I really believe that. Since I started focusing on my art, I have completely, I'm a different person. I'm so more at peace, so happy. I mean, stress comes with it sometimes because that's mostly a me problem, because I fell behind on commissions and I have so much to do and catch up with, but I'm working on it and I'm almost there, almost caught up with my list. And to be honest, it's such a small problem to have because it's not really a problem at all. It's a blessing to be this occupied with commissions and work. Like, I am the most grateful person you could ever meet. Like, sometimes I cry tears of happiness because I just can't believe that like people trust in me to draw their pets and their favorite animals, and it's just so lovely. But yeah, the message I want to give is that like, if I can believe in myself, you can believe in yourself. Just make that decision. Make the decision to absolutely fully accept your dreams and not take anything else. Don't take anything less. Don't take no for an answer. Like, you got this. You can do it. Like, just keep going, keep persevering, and you can do it, because I'm not special. I'm just like anyone else. I used to be, well, when I was in school and my art teacher told me I was really bad at art, you know, it's probably because my art wasn't that good. Like, it wasn't terrible, but I was a kid. Like, my art wasn't amazing, but I have worked really hard to get my art to where it is now. But all that took was just practice and working at it and like doing art over and over and over again until it got better, until people liked it. And that's all you have to do. Like, you don't have to be super talented at something to succeed. Like, and you know, I kind of think talent is a myth. Like, sure, some people are born really lucky and just, you know, from the get-go are really good at something. But that is so rare. You have to work at something to be good at it. So, you know, don't kind of let that dissuade you from following your dreams. Like, if you want something, you can have it. Just keep practicing, keep putting in the work, and you'll do it. Absolutely, you'll do it. So I think I've done enough rambling for this video. I feel like I have so much to say. I have ideas for things I want to talk about in future videos. I won't spoil that just now, but I think I'm going to keep filming some of my commission work because I have quite a few different commissions coming up and different things I'm working on. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll come back for the next one. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.